Ukraine. It'll be again and again and again. It's happening the way we thought it was going to be and the way those who really kind of follow this saw it was going to happen. Crimea is Russia's. There's no getting away from it. They have invaded, they have taken control, and the game is over. We have taken no action. We've taken very little action. The G8, about the summit, probably we won't go to. There's been some talk about sanctions on accounts, but unless they hit the oligarchs, Putin's right-hand people who feed him all those billions of dollars, it isn't going to matter. And they got a lot of stuff here we could be putting freeze on. There's scolding like the president or the Secretary of State as a professor. Wow, you don't act like you're in the 21st century. You act like you're in the 19th century. Well, I think that's very perceptive. The problem is we're not responding as such. Putin's no dummy. He's not a genius, but he's no dummy. He's straight ahead. He wants power. He has power, and he takes what he wants. That's it. And Angela Merkel talks about him maybe not being there. That's not true. He's crazy like a fox. This guy goes and takes what he wants. You have to deal with people like that. You have to meet them head on. You can't just wag your finger at him and say, man, bad, bad, bad. It's like the child who takes the cookie out of the cookie jar and then eats it, and you're sitting there going, that's really bad. The child's just sitting there going, I know nothing's going to happen. You're right, Dad. It's bad. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. And you know they'll take more of the chocolate chip cookies as time goes on, and that's what this guy does. We have to really put sanctions in that hurt, not military moves. I mean, we've sent jets to Latvia and Poland. Okay. I mean, Russia isn't going into Poland. Poland will fight. Latvia probably fight too, but Poland would be a real pain. Putin's no dummy. He wouldn't do something like that. Why make trouble unless he just thinks he's going to roll over there? We have to put on sanctions that hurt. We got to start clamping down on their stuff in the banks, what kind of transactions they can do, what the ruble does. I mean, how it can be used here. We just have to go crazy on this and make it known that this is the way it is. I mean, the Russians aren't stopping. They keep laughing, and now they're sitting there going, yeah, we're going to have a vote. They're going to have a vote in Crimea, and it's going to be probably a unanimous vote, and they're coming to Russia. And what are we doing? Nothing. Nothing. Wagging our finger, waiting for the EU to move. I don't know why the EU can't move. You can talk all you want about trade. Gas can't be that important. We're coming into the middle of March. The spring's just around the corner. So that's not going to be a major issue. Either we confront this guy and let him understand that we understand his 19th century way of doing things, and we're going to meet him in our 21st century way of doing a 19th century response, which is strong and major economic sanctions. Or we just roll over and quit talking about it and quit calling the man up and telling him what we're going to do and telling him how bad he is and how wrong he is, because he doesn't care. Peace.